Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to change words and replace words using the Balabolka speech editor, talk to speech or text to speech editor. All right. Um, First thing, you come under here underneath bookmark and you go click on it. It's a panel of dictionaries. Follow my cursor to the right. Click on sample. Then come down, click on English. And what I want to do is change cloud to boo-boo every time. I'm going to right click. And when I right click, I'm going to come to pronunciation. I want it to sound like this. I'm going to click on my phonemes. Click on phonemes. And I'm going to type in boo-boo. And I'm going to generate the phoneme. Then I'm going to test the phoneme with a left click.
Boo boo.
Then I'm going to hit OK. Next, I'm going to come back to my original text, cloud. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in the sample text box. Then I'm going to apply the rule. And if you notice here, it says boo boo. Now we test it.
Boo boo.
And we click add and save. Now, when you're dealing with Microsoft David, if you're dealing with Zira, Daniel, Emily, Jennifer, or any of the other SAP i5s, it's gonna work. Let's play it.
Boo boo. I listened to sound boo boo. The thunder cloud was gray. Cloud chasers get run off.
Okay, so it changed it whenever it's the word cloud. And even when cloud is paired up with something else, it doesn't change it, okay? And this is very important as to what's going to happen next. Because if I try to do it with Ivona, listen.
I listened to sound dot. The thunder cloud was gray. Cloud chasers get run off.
So it didn't play cloud and it didn't play sound cloud. It said sound dot. And that's because I don't know why. Technically, I don't know why, but it's just a glitch. So you're not going to be able to do that particular trick with Ivona in the SAP 5. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to have to change this out manually. So we're going to come to Edit. We're going to go to Replace down here underneath the Edit drop down. And we're going to find Cloud. And we're going to type in Cloud. And then we're going to replace it with Boo Boo. And then we're going to click Replace All. Okay. Now the problem with this is it is not as in this particular part of the program is not as intensive as the other part where you change it with the phonetics, because it's going to change every cloud. Every time it sees the combination of C-L-O-U-D, it's going to change that combination. So if you're using find and replace, you have to be very careful to only find and replace very specific and very unique sequences of letters together, because now it's going to sound like this if I use Ivona.
Boo boo. I listened to sound boo boo. The thunder boo boo was gray. Boo boo chasers get run off.
Okay, so it's not going to do what you want it to do necessarily, because it's going to change every time it sees C-L-O-U-D together, and it's going to do that with anything that you hunt and replace. It's not going to think that it's just 5. It's not going to think in terms of the word. It's going to think in terms of the letter combinations. So be very careful with that. And it's probably best to edit your text in LibreOffice or Windows or whatever it is you're doing, and be very careful about that, because you can ruin a manuscript by doing the find and replace feature. And that's that. See you next time. If you liked what you hear, click on a like and subscribe.